Family and friends of 21-year-old Samaj Cherry held a vigil in his honor at Broad Street and Fairmount Avenue, where the young man was killed earlier this week.
Listen, the crime in the city just needs to stop. Stop. We want justice, and we want this boy to get life in prison.
What's up, Jabel here, and today we have a new video. And for this one, we are talking about a 16-year-old Philly boy who shot a 21-year-old father 11 times, killing him as people watched in horror. November 7th, 2022, a normal day would quickly turn into a deadly one. 21-year-old Samaj Cherry boarded the SEPTA Broad Street line train in Philly's north side. While riding for several minutes on the train, on his way to go pick up something for his 2-year-old daughter, a young teen got into the train. In the Susquehanna station, the young boy had on a surgical mask as he boarded the train, minding his business, and the train ride seemed normal as several other passengers waited for their destination. However, it would turn out the boy had something else on his mind. A few minutes before 2:40 p.m., security footage captured the 16-year-old boy approaching Samaj as the train was moving. A struggle began. Passengers watched in shock as the two fought. Moments later, the boy pulled out a gun, opened fire at Samaj, striking him 11 times throughout his body. Samaj had his own weapon at the time of the attack and fired at the 16-year-old boy, striking him in the arm. As the man laid on the train bleeding, the boy went through his pockets, taking whatever he had. The train then stopped at the Broad Street and Fairmount Avenue, where police picked up Samaj and took him to the Temple University Hospital, where he was pronounced dead at 3:03 p.m. According to reports, they later claim another individual was hit on the train. It was a 16-year-old boy, and he was taken to Thomas Jefferson University Hospital. He was placed in stable condition, and police believe he was an innocent bystander. According to investigators, they found 14 shell casings on the train, mostly from the 16-year-old boy's gun at the scene. Investigators recovered a gun which belonged to Samaj. It was later revealed he had a permit to carry and fired at his attacker. On November 9, 2022, police announced the arrest of a 16-year-old boy. He was identified as Rashid Bourne for the murder of 21-year-old Samaj Cherry. According to news reports, Rashid Bourne's mom convinced him to turn himself into police. It's unclear when police took him into custody, but Samaj's family gathered for a vigil at the corner of Broad and Fairmount Street, where he tragically lost his life on the train.
Cherry's lifelong friends at the vigil described the young father as genuine and kind.
Samaj gave me stuff when I never had none. I promise.
I'll be there to get you one day, bro.
The victim's grandparents say Samaj lived with them in North Philadelphia.
I'm so sorry I was not there. I need help because I was attached to him.
Their pain runs deep.
My heart is broken, and I do want justice.
Another young teen from Philly has lost his life to the system, and a man tragically lost his life all for what? Families ruined, one behind bars, and another left this earth. This boy's motive was robbery, had on a surgical mask, was minding his business on the train, and nobody thought to themselves that this boy was going to approach this man and take his life. Samaj wasn't going, he fought back. There was 12 passengers on this train at the time, according to reports, and they witnessed this man die right in front of them. Like I mentioned before, this generation of young teens have no remorse for human life. Over the years, the homicides have increased in Philly. At the time of this recording, there has been 457 homicides this year alone, and it's sad to say that it will continue to increase with weapons being so easy to obtain. It's a war zone anywhere, especially in the hands of young kids, terrorizing. And it is even more sad that after he shot him, he went through his pockets. He didn't care. He had to do what he had to do, and that was on his mind, to get whatever he could from this man. And that is it for this video. RIP Samaj. Let me know down in the comments what y'all think about this entire situation. But yeah, I'm out.